we'll just record from here, and
All right. What's your immediate thoughts? You look a little bit dejected right now.
uh, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Dude, we talked about this early on. Like Mitch Johnson, like what are you doing not calling a timeout of late game execution? You're expecting these guys who are 20, 21 years old and first playoff type of experience, and you're giving Wemby the ball and you're not calling a timeout. Like I blame Mitch Johnson for that turnover at the end. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
He wanted them to push it. He wanted them to push it in case because he wanted to save that timeout for if New York did exactly what they did. And at the end of the day, that was on Wemby. That was
Yeah.
on Wemby. Get the rebound. Hold still. You don't have to push that hard yet. That's inexperience. We just lost the series.
You're
We're
perfectly right.
black
We did.
for a reason. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts in general, just overall?
Honestly, like I said in the text messages, I think we need to do like some off-season trades because we've seen Kellen Johnson already in like the whole entire postseason. He hasn't been great at all. And
Hmm.
while I get like your kind of like your thought process of we lost the series, I'm actually kind of like more encouraged because I felt like Wemby finally fucking woke up because throughout the whole entire series, we haven't seen him at all. Like the second half, he finally showed some glimpse of being aggressive. Obviously, he fucking had that crazy, stupid turnover at the end that cost us the game. But like I said before, and I blame Mitch Johnson. I don't think you put the onus on a young 20-year-old. You should have the experience. Yes, Wemby should like already know that, but like Mitch Johnson, man, you're the older statesman. You could have called timeout, advanced the ball to the second half of the court. It's stupidity on all fronts. Even Stephon Castle, like you're taught as a guard. I'm taught as a guard. Hey, whenever the big gets a rebound, you look back and you get the board and you get the ball and then you bring it up. It's like common sense. And so it's just stupidity all around.
Yeah, completely, dude. I'm just, I'm dejected. There was a moment there in the fourth quarter where I thought that we might actually win this game, where it
Yeah.
felt like, hey, we finally turned it on. Like there was a moment with Wemby like screaming at everybody, and you could tell he cared and that he wanted. But at the end of the game, it was him. He was the one that threw it away. And
Yeah. He literally threw it away. Like it's just fucking. It's sad the way we lost, and I get like why you're like this right now, why you feel like this, but like I'm actually more encouraged that we kind of like showed actual
mm,
fight now that we finally got into the series. I think
yeah,
we still had that hangover from the previous series, and Wemby wasn't like he hadn't woken up, and I feel like this finally made him wake up. And honestly, dude, I'm gonna go on a limb. Like I think the Spurs are gonna come back. I think they're gonna
really.
surprise a lot. I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people. I saw a lot of fight in that second half that we haven't
Mm,
seen at all. Dylan Harper's a fucking stud. De'Aaron Fox could finally make a shot. You just need to lower down the rotation. You can't put Keldon Johnson in the game. He's a plus minus like minus 20. Luke Cornett hasn't done anything in this series. Also, just limit the rotation and keep playing that defense that you're playing right now. I think we found something in this game. We found something at least in the fourth quarter too, and that's fight. So I'm
yeah,
actually very hopeful for like where we're at in this series.
yeah. I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm just not expecting anything. I don't see us going into Madison Square Garden after. Sorry about the cat. The cat decided to make an appearance on this episode, I guess. I just don't see us going into Madison Square Garden and winning a game in MSG after 52 years of them not having a play or having a finals game there. So I if
Yeah,
there's a player that I trust more or that I trust to do it, it's Wemby. Yeah, I think he
yeah,
was asleep the first game. I think he was exhausted this game, but I think he will over 3 days. I think he's gonna. I do think we're gonna get one in Madison Square
Y-
Garden. I
yeah,
don't think we're gonna
yeah.
get both, and I don't think that any team has ever come back in the finals down 3-1. Oh wait, there was one, wasn't there?
Was there?
LeBron James Cavaliers with Kyrie. Did they not
They
come
came back
down?
three. Yeah, they came back from 3-1,
Yeah,
not
that's what
0-2.
we would be coming back from New York. We'd be down 3-1.
Look, I get it, but like we talked about it earlier on, like, Wemby is a generational player, and what I saw in the 4th quarter, I saw Mitchell Robinson, I saw his limitations on being able to guard Wemby's, lateral quickness. I saw Karl-Anthony Towns get actually exposed in the 4th quarter. He wasn't able to
He did. He
actually keep
did.
up. Yeah, so I think Wemby finally woke up, and he New York doesn't have a defensive player like a Chet Holmgren or like an Isaiah Hartenstein. They do have these offensive like studs in terms of like big bodies like OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges. He had a crazy game today, but I think Wemby's going to be able to dominate for the rest of the series, man. I think he finally woke up. So I think it's going to be a scary kind of matchup in New York and Madison Square Garden. I think he's going to be even more motivated and finally show up to that generational kind of player that he's going to be. So I'm actually very hopeful. This
Okay.
stings. I get it. This sucks, but like I'm calling it right now. I think Wemby's going to be freaking dominant the rest of the series.
Okay. I hope you're right, man. I really hope you're right. But no, I need to turn off the pissy attitude over here. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, dude, I get it, man. I feel the same way.
Man, I was so excited for this game, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So you know what? All we can do is look forward to game three on Monday. Shame that it's on a Monday and not on a Sunday night,
Yeah, I know.
But
Weekday.
exactly, exactly. But yeah, dude. I mean, I'm still excited. I'm hopeful.
What did you see from like the Knicks like perspective in the 4th quarter that they could like actually keep up with the Spurs? Because I saw them finally get exposed for the team that they actually are.
Yeah, there were a couple of times where I saw what we could do, and
Yeah.
the best. We started playing well when we started playing cohesively, and when we started
Hmm.
playing through Wemby. We looked to get Wemby looks.
Exactly.
The Knicks started falling apart for a second, but the Knicks have Jalen Brunson. If they didn't have Jalen Brunson, we would have won that game. But Jalen Brunson, for some reason, can hold those guys steady and just calm them down. At the end of the day, the Spurs work when we play through Wemby, when we act like Wemby is the greatest player on the planet, and we stop giving the ball to Steph Castle. Because he
Exactly.
is, last I checked, him and Julian were minus 10 plus for the plus minuses. Why were they on the court for so much of the game? I'm going to put this one on Mitch too.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest.
Obviously. Yeah.
This is on Mitch. The entirety of the game is on Mitch. Unfortunately, we had a chance to win it and Wemby threw it away, but the whole game is on Mitch.
Hmm.
Brian, who's not here with us right now, he might hop on here in a little bit, but yeah, Brian, he hit the nail on the coffin when he said, or nail on the head when he said it was on Mitch and not making adjustments because there have been zero adjustments this game.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, what I did see from this game that I think is going to carry over for the next game is they actually started hedging with Jalen Brunson full court. They ran a full court press on all their guards. They actually had a like tenacious defense throughout the whole entire 4th quarter. And I think Richard Jefferson actually talked about this in the broadcast. Like we also have the bodies to actually keep doing that throughout the whole entire game. I don't think they have the people who are the personnel who are able to do like playmaking. You saw OG Anunoby at the end and Mikal Bridges at the end. Once they were forced to actually make plays for themselves and other people, they turn the ball over. They miss shots. If Jalen Brunson keeps having the ball in his hand, keeps having the rock, and is able to make those plays for like himself and other team, then it's going to be a different series. But like we said, it's all about adjustments. Hopefully, Mitch Johnson actually learns from this game and is able to implement those adjustments for the next couple of games over there in New York.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a question for you though. If you
Yeah,
had to pick like a top five, like a starting five from either team to go at any other team in the league at any point, who would be your top five?
well, top 5 in the league right now.
No, no, no. In the series,
Okay, for the
like of the
Spurs.
players on the Knicks and the Spurs, combine them, make one super team.
Okay, I'm gonna have Jalen Brunson as a point guard,
Brunson. Okay.
shooting guard. I'll probably put
See, this
Dylan
is where it gets a
Harper.
little tough because you obviously put Jalen, Cat, Wemby, right? But who are the other two?
You gonna put Cat?
You gonna put
I don't
Cat?
know if
You're
I'll
not
put
gonna put
Cat.
Cat in the
I
starting
I
lineup?
don't think I'll put Cat. I don't think I'll put Cat. I think I'll put Wemby and have like a small ball. Wait,
Really?
who's gonna be your point guard? Let's just figure this out.
Yeah, it'd be Brunson all day,
Yeah,
every day.
yeah, Brunson.
Brunson, the
Yeah,
best point guard in the league, as far as I'm concerned. So I would.
I
I
think
don't know
that's
if
debatable.
It's definitely debatable. Everything's debatable. Brunson at point guard for me. I don't know. It's a toss up between. I normally wouldn't say this, but it's
Yeah,
since 5 in the
excuse us. We're
morning.
doing this like podcast at super like right after the
Yep.
game. Jordan's got work in
So
the morning too, so he's
no,
staying up for this. Thank you guys for
I
actually staying
worked.
up for
No,
this.
I don't work tomorrow, thank God. But I did work this morning. I was up at 5 in the morning. So, and it's currently it's 11 o'clock at night. But it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, no, it'd be Jalen Brunson, and it's a toss up because I could go Devin Vassell or Mikal Bridges. Devin Vassell has been playing really well this series, just in general. I'm not saying
Except
he's
for
been
this game,
perfect.
I think
Even
game
this
one he had
game, he
like seven
played pretty
points.
well.
He played well all around, but offensively he wasn't the best. He had that
No,
crazy three to like bring us back though. But I would rather take Mikal Bridges over Devin Vassell if we're going for a guard
interesting.
slash forward. Yeah.
You take Bridges?
Yeah. I think he's been the
Okay.
more consistent like player, even though he's kind of been overshadowed by Brunson for the Knicks.
Well, let me take a look real quick while it's fresh. I'm gonna pull up the stats for game one, and we'll just go ahead and react to those. But sorry, continue. Who will be your three?
Okay. So we already got Bridges right there. I mean, yeah, we already got Bridges for the three. That's gonna hate being like a Knicks homer, but I'm gonna take OG Anunoby. Obviously, he's been
Yeah.
physical on the offensive end. He's been super physical on the defensive end too. So he's an all around 3-and-D kind of player that you want.
Yeah,
This is showing right there.
that's the thing that sucks. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool. Man, look at that. 105. This is game one. This is game one. Where is game two?
They might not have that out yet.
Man, that's kind of wild if they don't have it out yet, if they don't have the stats out yet. Um, that's okay. Go back, we'll find something else. I'd like to figure out what the stats actually are. Let's see. We'll go to the box score. Was that the final score tonight? 105, 104? Yep.
Yeah, they won by 1 point.
Let's take a
Do
look
you,
at
do you want to
this.
talk about Wemby's last shot too?
Which one? The
Do
elbow
you remember that
jumper?
play that Wemby had at the end? The
Yep.
little fourth quarter play that we had?
Yep. He had a chance to win it at the buzzer. I mean, he had a chance to win it, and unfortunately, some
He
go
did.
in, some don't. I like that shot overall, but what's up?
I know. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that shot. But in terms of like a clutch player, I think I'd rather take freaking De'Aaron Fox taking a screener roll over like Wemby taking a hard contested shot over Mitch Robinson.
You think so? Oh, I'm probably cutting in and out, huh? Ed, can you hear me?
Did it freeze?
Yeah, I think it froze. I've got a terrible signal right now.
I think it froze.
Can you hear me?
Oh god, it's lagging on your end a little bit right now, or is it my end? See, excuses, guys. This is the technical difficulties. I'm doing like a podcast. Well, this isn't even the podcast kind of aspect. This is like a late type of reaction, immediate reactions after the game. Okay, I think we lost Jordan officially, but yeah, that was kind of our late game reaction against Spurs versus New York Knicks game two. Obviously, Jordan felt some type of way. I feel some type of way. It was a terrible way for us Spurs fans to kind of go out, but we do have six more games that we could show and all this other stuff. But yeah, that was our immediate reaction after the game. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Mitch Johnson should have called a timeout? Do you think Wemby fucked up? Do you think just it's youth and inexcusable? But let us know in the comments down below. He's back.
This is what
I
happens
was,
when I
yeah,
heard you the whole time.
I was
I
doing the
heard you the whole
closeout.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I heard you. Yeah, no, I was. my network is apparently not strong enough right now to do like hardly anything. So I'm gonna get rid of the screen here. But yeah, dude. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I really wish we had won this game. We had the chance to do it. We didn't at the end of the
Yeah.
day. So it is what it is. That said, do you think Brian's going to hop on here or?
I doubt it, man. I don't think he's gonna be able to hop on.
Mm, unfortunate because I would really like to hear whatever the hell he's about to say because I know he's going to just tear into Mitch. That's for sure. As he's
He
rightly
probably
so.
will. I think he was able to see the whole entire game. I kind of saw like the first like little bit, and then like the whole fourth quarter. That's pretty much all I saw.
Mm. Yeah. Wait. So that's all you saw was the end of the game?
Essentially, I mean, I was working throughout the whole entire like first half still.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's unfortunate if you were just working the whole time. Honestly, the game was good overall. Like it
Yeah,
was very pretty. They let them play, which was nice. Like it was nice to be able to watch basketball be played and not
yeah,
SGA kind of crap. Although I will say, Brian made a good point in the group chat earlier um about selling calls a little bit better. And okay, Brian said he's going to be on in about 5 minutes or so.
All right, all right.
He
I'll
obviously,
send him a message.
all right. Are you going to stick around or is
Yeah,
this
I'll
going to
stick
be me and
around. Do
Brian?
you want to keep doing this, or like how long do you want to do?
Yeah, stay
I'll
on.
stick around. Yeah, I'll stick
We'll
around so
just,
long.
man, this is just uncut. This is you froze again. But
Oh, really?
yeah, this is, I mean, I think the idea
Okay.
here is just to hang out, have a little bit of fun, talk about the game. I want to look at highlights, but I can't really, like, I'd like to react to what's going on, but I can't really get my computer to work properly. I really need
No,
a new
dude.
computer, it seems.
I mean, you probably do. I mean, you'll probably take care of it better than I do. I've already smashed this computer. I smashed my freaking camera lens also, so I just need to repair all my stuff.
You need to take care of your shit. That's
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
it. That's it. That's it.
No, I'm about to, man, I need to get a gaming PC or something like that so I can start doing all the editing and the podcasting and all that stuff. Be done like
Yeah.
like that, you know? But
No, dude,
it
it's
is
actually
what
like amazing. Like whenever like people like interact with like us on the podcast too channel, like it's fun like having people like just hear our opinions and all that crap.
oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's funny because the people at work caught wind that I had a podcast going on.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah, so it's been a little interesting, but I don't think any of them have commented. So if any of you guys see this, y'all best get in the comment section because it helps out. It helps the channel.
yeah. No,
Um,
I told a couple people about the podcast too. Like
yeah.
I think two of them already subscribed.
Okay.
It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
I got a few subscribers for us too. So, like, my hair is all over the place. I'm putting on a hat,
Yeah.
but yeah, ain't dead yet. Spurs ain't dead yet. We're
Nah,
almost
man,
there, but we ain't dead
dude.
yet.
Like not even for like being like the homer for like the Spurs. Like I generally do have like more than belief. I think we found like our edge and like our aggressive nature in that fourth quarter. I, it sucks that we fucking lost that way, but like it's good knowing that we have that fight and we're able to figure that out too, even for like a super young team.
Oh yeah, and to be honest with you, I told Haley this earlier. If if we lose this series, it'll be the best thing to happen to this team, and that really pains me to. It really pains me to say it, but I'm gonna be real. I think if we lose this series, it's over for the next 5 years. It's
Yeah,
over for the next 5 years
yeah,
because
yeah.
Wemby's not in his prime yet. Wemby's got 2 to 3 years before he starts to even get to the scratch this like the entry point of his prime.
Exactly. That's why, like, I'm not like I want the Knicks to win, just like for like a basketball perspective, because I feel like the city, like, I feel like the city deserves it too. Like, this is only going to be like their probably one
New
and
York
only
doesn't
chance.
deserve anything. You've seen these New York fans, even in our comments section, with nothing going on. Man, you know
Hey,
what?
do you want to say something to that one commenter? Yeah,
No,
you have the
no,
floor right now.
no.
Oh,
I got
okay.
I got thick skin. It's just funny. It's funny.
Oh
Not
yeah.
even I'm just mentioning our comment section, but it's everywhere, man. The Knicks fans, they're cocky for a team that hasn't won a championship in 50 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be your year, but I swear the Knicks fans are like the Cowboys fans of the NBA, man. Like always,
They are,
always saying,
yeah.
"This is our year. This is our year. This is our year." Always saying, just getting cocky about whatever team they have, bro. Like,
You know how
I don't know.
poetic it would be for, like, us to be, like, one of the only teams to come back from, like, an 0-2 deficit against a team like the New York Knicks? Like, the comments and Stephen A. Smith would just, like, everybody would have a field day with those people.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I would love to see it. Honestly, you mentioned Stephen A. Smith, and I was like, man, would love to see
Mm,
his reaction to losing a series after being up two. Like
yeah,
that would be hilarious. I do think that we have it in us to win three straight.
yeah.
I don't think we're going to do it. I think it's going to be 1-1 in New York, and then we're going to come back to San Antonio, take care of business, lose in Game 6, and we're going to play Game 7. I think that's how it's going to happen.
Realistically, I think that's, like, our clearest path, and I think that probably will be what happens. Obviously, like, Josh Hart also I gotta point him out, like, he hasn't scored in, like, the past 2 games, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's done, like, rebounds and all that crap, but, like, he's just, like, one of their, like, key focal players, and for him not to have a basket, it's just gonna trickle down to everybody else. I don't think they're as good an offensive team as an OKC. I don't think they have those kind of role players. They're just playing on a hot streak right now. That's why I have a lot of faith in these Spurs, right? It
Ugh.
it's sad that we lost this way, but, like, I saw all the positives, honestly, for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you're seeing the positives because I'm not.
Yeah, I know, I know. I saw you, like, when you got on the call, I'm like, "Oh my god, he's not happy."
I couldn't find my sunglasses. I think they're in the car, and I didn't want to go out to my garage. But yeah, I was going to be wearing sunglasses. I thought about putting on a blazer, just, putting some candles in the background or something like that, just
Yeah,
making
Light of
it,
the Sage, yeah, making it all dramatic.
just man, it just didn't feel right. You know, the, the whole thing. I was kind of in shock that we lost in the manner that we lost. Because they started off so strong. And that's the thing about this team is that they start games. This was the same thing with the OKC series too. They start games very strong, but they fail to finish them. So
Mhm.
it's once the other team kind of gets our number, it seems like we're done until the fourth quarter. Whenever they say, "Oh shit, it's time to go to work," but by then
Yeah,
it's too late. You need to be up on this team by 10 going into the fourth
yeah.
quarter if you're going to win. So.
That's why I say, like, we still haven't played, like, a full 48 minutes of focus like Spurs basketball, like, that still hasn't happened against these Knicks, so, I think we're gonna be one of the first teams to come back from a 0-2 deficit. It's just gonna be
Ugh.
history in the
Are
making,
you do you
and so
think that,
poetic.
or do you just feel
I I got I got money on it. I'm gonna put money on it, obviously, but, like, I feel it too. Like, I feel like we're just gonna I feel Wemby just woke up, and he woke up a sleeping giant. That's, like, why I have
what I
all
thought
faith
after
in
the
the world.
first game? Because he came out, that really upset. We haven't done a reaction to game one yet. That really
Yeah,
upset me after game one. Was him coming out and just acting so nonchalant, acting like everything was fine, and yeah, you lost game one. Like, no, no, that's not how that goes.
yeah.
You know?
You know what happened? He wasn't focused at all. Like, did you see that streaker that ran into the floor?
Yeah, and he smiled for him.
Exactly. Like, that's how you could tell, like, he just wasn't, like, focused at all. Like, you would
Shout
be
out Coach
more
Ed.
agitated, angry.
Shout out Coach Ed Fit in his video.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
go check out his latest video.
That's yeah, one of my favorite videos actually, but, like, it's just like he wasn't
You've been on a
focused
hot
at all.
streak
Like,
with
you would
those. So sorry,
a little
continue.
bit, yeah. No, yeah, a little bit. Appreciate it. That means the world to me. But, like, yeah, like, it's just I don't know, like, even, like, Ernie Johnson called him out in the halftime. I'm like, Ernie Johnson doesn't do that at all to, like,
Uh,
any NBA player. So, like, for him to say that, like, you still haven't seen Wemby in, like, the first, like, game and a half, which is, like, the rarest thing you could ever see for, like, a player of his caliber.
yeah, I can't really believe that we are at this point. I truly believed we were going to win game two, and
Yeah.
it seems like excuse me. I don't know. I hope you're right. I truly hope you're right. I'm going to be praying for it, but we'll have to see. So anyway,
Oh,
what's up?
yeah. No, I thought you froze on me for a second. I'm like, "Not again."
Nope, 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 nope. Should be good. I don't know if Brian's going to get on this thing, man. He said,
Yeah,
I don't.
he said it was getting on.
Yeah, he said 5 minutes out. Is that what he said last time?
Yeah, he said 5
I
minutes
just
out.
want
He
to
can't
see
repeat
this.
the rest of
I
what he
want to
said.
see how he gets on this call because I think he's going to be pissed off. So
Yeah, that's the reaction I want to see because like he's been the biggest like Mitch Johnson like hater. I mean, for obvious reasons, like the in-game adjustments and all that. And another thing, why are you playing Keldon Johnson at this point? Why are you playing Keldon Johnson? He hasn't done anything for the for the whole entire playoffs.
who would you play instead?
Limit the
Harrison
rotation.
Barnes?
Limit the rotation. I'd just rather limit the rotation, if not Harrison Barnes.
But they were getting so exhausted there at the end. That's the
They are, but like at the same time,
you
you got
want
to go
to.
with your guns. You got
Yeah,
to go
you
with
got
the
to go
best
with your
people on the
guns, but
floor,
if your
or
guns
your
run out
Julian
of
Champagnon
ammo
too.
with 2 minutes left, there's no point.
I mean, if you just like adjust it, like take out like Wemby and take out like Fox and just kind of adjust those kind of like rotations, then it might be
Mhm.
a little bit different. But he's going off of like his regular season rotations. It's just those guys haven't proven anything at all in this playoffs. Even Luke Cornett too.
Yeah, and I think we do need to make some offseason adjustments. Luke Cornett is a great person to be on this team. I think he needs to be on this
Yeah,
team, but we need to have somebody who can play on the court with Wemby at the same time if we're going to be dominant. I've said it from the
yeah,
beginning. I said Luke and Wemby need to be on the court at the same time, and we need to get Plumlee involved as the backup. Plumlee's a solid center. He can play just as well as Cornette can if he gets his reps. And I think that's the problem is we don't have a backup big right now that can go in with Wemby, lock down the paint. Wemby needs some help down there. So Wemby, I
yeah,
mean Wemby's trying his best against Cat right now. He's doing great, but when you get OG in there too, and you get Mitchell Robinson in there,
yeah.
those guys are
And that's part
bullying
of
him.
that. That's part of that youth and experience. So you need these guards to actually like crash the paint. Also, you saw how many offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter. They had like 3 or 4 from OG and
Mhm.
Obi, Josh Hart. You needed like fundamentals, man. But that comes with experience. So that's the inexperience is kind of like showing its head at this in this series a little bit at the end. But like other than that, like I yeah, it's you need to do something with the rotation because the rest of the bench, like Brian actually brought up a great point. The bench points. Nobody scored any bench points besides Dylan Harper. So
Yeah.
it's
And we were
non-existent virtually for
still
the Spurs.
close. We were still close. But you know what?
Exactly.
How many bench players went in? We had Dylan is one of
Uh-huh.
Keldon.
Luke
I
Cornett.
don't think Harrison got any and Luke Cornett. I don't
Harrison
think
Barnes
Harrison
got
got any
he
minutes.
got some minutes. He got some minutes in the first half, but I think he
Did
took
he?
him out. Yeah, he also
Mm.
gave Kellen Johnson some minutes too, but he also took him out too.
Yeah. I mean it was Keldon, Dylan, Cornett, and that's it off the bench. So those guys need to show up. I mean, Keldon not having a single three, only having one attempt that I can remember. Maybe he had a second one, but the other thing is the tunnel vision. And this is coming from not just Keldon now. Now it's Keldon, it's Steph, it's Dylan at moments.
Yeah.
I can't even count the times that I was standing up screaming at the screen because Steph Castle kept driving into the paint and trying to go up over 3 bigs. You're not going to win that.
Yeah.
You're just not. You haven't been winning it. Quit trying it. Dish it out, slow it down. And he does it early in the shot clock.
Exactly. There's one play that I want to highlight. It's Keldon Johnson, like in the fourth quarter. Also, he gets the ball, goes in the paint, does a couple pump fakes, and goes up. Do you know who goes up against? Mitchell Robinson,
Mitchell, yeah.
7-1.
I know which one you're talking about. And he gets blocked.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what are you doing? What you expect to happen?
It makes no sense right now. And that's not even on coaching. That's on. It's about damn time.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little bit on coaching too. That's a little bit
It
on
is a
coaching.
little bit on
Speaking of
coaching, but at the end of the day, tunnel vision comes from a player being inexperienced and not being able to slow down and think about the game. And that's the
that too.
problem right now is we've got Steph doing it, we've got Dylan doing it from time to time, and now we've got
Keldon.
KJ was always doing it, so I don't know
Yeah.
anything. But Wemby does it too. Wemby's starting to do this shit too. And it's
His
not helping him
spinning,
because he
yeah,
just
he's
makes
just spinning
one
around and
play.
just doing a stupid pass to
Exactly. He'll
nobody.
do a spin move into some sort of shot where he's hoping that they're going to bite. They're not going to bite. We're doing the same shit over and over again. So Brian, tell me how that's Mitch Johnson's fault.
Well,
Welcome to the pod.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. This game was not Mitch at all. Mostly.
I'm gonna step away and get some
Okay,
water
hold
real
up.
quick.
Go ahead, Brad. The
Mostly.
floor is
Y'all keep
yours.
going. I can hear you.
The floor is yours.
The only thing I blame Mitch for is leaving in Keldon longer. I don't want to see Keldon anymore in this series. Not a single second. I would rather see Kelly Olynyk in the game than Keldon Johnson. Like, to have Carter Bryant only in there to foul Mitchell Robinson is absolutely insane. He might be a little bit Ben Simmons sometimes on offense, but good God, can he actually play defense and get rebounds? Keldon John, I don't even know what to say about Keldon. But yeah, this game wasn't really on Mitch. Like and it's not even the tunnel vision that was a problem. It was the indecisiveness.
I was
Legler
talking
said
tunnel
it.
vision across the board for multiple players. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Legler said it in the game. The amount of times we came into the paint, stopped, went on a pivot foot, trying to look, made cross-court passes that ended up in turnovers. Ridiculous. Just shoot the ball. There was so many times throughout the game where I'm just like, bro, just shoot the ball. It's like we were either doing threes or layups. There was no in-between game. There was no, let me get to the ball to the free throw line and maybe shoot a little jump shot there. It was just they would get to the free throw line and then get scared and make a mistake.
No, exactly. Do you see how that could be potentially a Mitch Johnson fault? Like he's not doing any in-game coaching adjustments to tell these guys hey, shoot the fucking ball instead of just driving to the paint and being a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, but there was a lot more pick and rolls this game that resulted in the same stuff. Like we would like I said, we would get the pick and roll and get to the free throw line, and then they would just hesitate. And I don't know what they were looking for, but they would just they would just stop and then look. And then they get double teamed, and then they try to throw it over and it gets turned over.
It's playing ISO ball. That's the thing. They're all playing ISO ball. Like you kept saying it throughout the game. ISO ball. I had to put my phone down and stop looking at the messages because I kept seeing ISO ball, ISO ball. Keldon's trash. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch the game. Thanks for telling me everything I already know. But no, I mean you're right. They run into the paint, and it's really Castle mostly who's really pissing me off with this.
Yeah.
He was bad. He was bad this game.
He was atrocious this game.
I wouldn't say he was the reason we lost.
No,
but
he was one of the reasons why.
Yeah,
because he kept driving. He kept driving into the paint. It didn't work for him all night. Continued to drive into the paint. You're running. You're going against Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson in there. You're not going to get a fucking shot off. He had
5 turnovers too. He had 5 turnovers too, I think. So.
Yeah,
but that's why I blame the coach.
What were most of those turnovers? What were most of those turnovers?
Most of those turnovers were the indecisiveness. He'd get caught up around the free throw line or towards the paint, and then he'd try to chuck it cross court.
Exactly.
Across court.
Cross court passes. We've been saying this since the last series, the series before that. Why are we still having this problem? Y'all know I've been a big Mitch supporter. This is where Mitch fails.
Yeah.
That we have the same problems with the same players consistently. Keldon still has tunnel vision. He's been in the league 8 years now.
And I tell you, had Carter Bryant made just a single one of those decisions, he would have been pulled out the game for the rest of the game.
He would have been pulled out immediately.
He's got no problems doing that to Carter Bryant, but he won't do that to anybody else.
Look, and that's why we talked about earlier before. It's we're all in agreement. Keldon Johnson should not get another minute in these series at all. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't shown anything in the playoffs. It's just that's why I said do you think it's a good idea for Mitch Johnson limit the rotation and just go with the guys that are actually providing scoring effort?
I'm gonna be real. I think he needs to add more. He needs to put in Lindy Waters for shooting. He needs to put in a Kelly Olynyk for shooting and rebounding. He needs to put in a Plumlee with Cornette to get some rebounds and some bodies. Do something. Our bench only scored 13 points. Or actually probably, 17, because that was before Harper went off a little bit there in the fourth.
Because we only have 3 players off our bench playing.
That's what I'm saying. We're not getting any production out of them. And then the third guy that plays only played 4 minutes.
Who was that?
Carter Bryant.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think Harrison got any time in this game, right?
Harrison Barnes gets 2 minutes, and then Keldon Johnson gets the rest of the time.
It's crazy because
It's like outside of Dylan Harper, we're getting 0 scoring off the bench. Nothing.
it's crazy because the Knicks have such a deep team. Yeah, we're playing with the same players. And I kept saying gassed when he was gassed tonight. And it wasn't even just him. They're all tired because by the time we get to the fourth quarter, there's nothing left in the tank. Until the last 2 minutes when the adrenaline kicks in, Wemby says, oh shit, I gotta step up and be Victor Wembanyama. And by that, like I was telling Ed earlier, by that time it's over.
Yeah. The other thing is they're doing the exact thing that I said they cannot afford to do literally a week ago before the series started or whenever our last podcast was. Stop double teaming Brunson. They have too many shooters for us to then scramble all over the place. So even if they do miss, they get an offensive rebound because we're too busy trying to pick up the people we left open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Landry
did you see
Shamet
like
had way too many shots this game.
Yeah, but did you see what he was doing? Like in this game, they're doing like full court presses on Jalen Brunson, getting him tired throughout the whole entire.
I will
Like,
say
do
that
more
worked
often.
in the first quarter.
That was working, yeah. And he just went away from it. He went away from it in the rest of the game. He just, I don't know. I don't know what Mitch Johnson's doing. And I got to harp on this fucking Keldon Johnson shit. Like, why are you putting that guy in the freaking game? Like, come on, man. It's been too long already. I get it. He was a sixth man of the year. He was great during the regular season, but like, you got to make that adjustment. You got to make that call. And I get it. You probably put like a Lady Waters in, but he might even be a better player than him. But like a Kelly Olynyk, he's not going to be a great defensive player. But go ahead.
I have not seen the post game press conference. I swear to God, if I hear the words, we need to look at the film from Mitch Johnson one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. How about we make some in-game adjustments instead of just looking at the film and waiting for the next game?
You know what? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm logging into my YouTube right now. We're gonna watch the post game media if y'all are cool with it.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll keep talking while I get this set up. Got to switch out of our account so we don't see ads.
And then the other thing too is Wemby. Wemby's got to be more aggressive the whole game. Like, I'm not saying you have to go in and drive and hit layups, but like a couple of those mid-range shots, you didn't even have to put the ball on the floor. Just do a couple jab steps and take the jumper. Like, there's no need to do all the extra stuff he's doing sometimes. And then you add the cross-court passes he did in the first half. That was just...
Now, I want to add this one thing. Like Richard Jefferson during the whole entire broadcast was talking about physicality. Do you think they're being extremely too physical and allowing too much stuff? Because I feel like Wemby's getting held whenever there's a potential alley-oop. I feel like Stephon Castle, he's been fouled countless times. Even that last like play that he had against Mikal Bridges, he drove in the paint. He got fouled. He went up for a shot. Obviously, they didn't call a foul on that. But I think there's too much physicality being allowed in this particular series.
Maybe, because I mean they allow. I mean, the Knicks hardly shot any free throws tonight, so it's been both ways. But I just think I think if Wemby's going to be annoyed, like he needs to sell the calls. Like I'm not saying flop when there's no contact, but like brother, if they're hugging you, just dead weight, fall to the ground. Like do something. Don't just stand there and let them hold you and then you just watch the ball. Because then the refs aren't going to be like, oh, okay, he just got boxed out. When the entire time he has both his hands held down over here by his waist, but he's not moving, so nobody can see anything.
All right.
Wait, but what do you think? Like New York did well this game to actually like take it over the Spurs. Oh wait,
Mikal Bridges was Steph Curry, as he always seems to be against this team. I don't know where that comes from. They just again too many double teams left too many of their guys open, and they hit shots. They played well. They played well today, really well.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how well they played. Let me move this to my other screen. Hopefully, I'm not freezing too bad.
No, you're good.
You're
All right.
lagging. You're lagging a little bit, but
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, it's my network.
Oh,
But
good. Now you.
you know what? We're gonna work with it as best we can.
yeah.
Wait, Brian, I kind of want to get like your thoughts on like the last possession of Wemby, the turnover specifically. Jordan and I talked about this briefly. Do you think it's Wemby's fault potentially, or more of like a Mitch Johnson not calling a timeout kind of fault?
Oh man, I think it could be a lot of people's fault. Like it could be Wemby's for not just holding the like if he was gonna pass it to a guard, he should have just grabbed the rebound and waited for a guard to come to him. Or two, Castle should have came to him or like been staring at him the whole time. And then either one of them could have called a timeout. I mean, really, it was on everybody. I mean,
You know who that was on? Inexperience.
Mm.
yeah,
Inexperience.
I would say that's probably
and
more. It was more the inexperience than anything.
unprofessional. Like they weren't locked in. They weren't ready to go. Let's see what Wemby has to say. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's not going.
Yeah, I know it. Thanks.
Hey Jordan, I don't. It's still not playing.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Jordan,
Brian.
it's not playing right now.
Is Jordan frozen
on
yet?
the right.
I don't know. What's going on?
Hey, Victor.
Oh, let's go.
Leandro Sarhan, Prime Video Brazil, right here. Just wanted you to take us through the last 3 possessions, the 2 misses from mid-range and the turnover with Castle. What did you see and how can you guys react?
I'm still very blurry, and that's the whole problem. You know, I need to have more poise, more control over the game. I'm not going to go through the whole positions, but that's the general image.
First row on the right.
Victor, est-ce que tu peux nous décrire cette fin de match un petit peu chaotique pour vous et quel est ton...
Well, you
Even
heard
when
it
they
from the
do the
horse's
French
mouth.
runs.
Victor took accountability for it. He needs to be more poised and more cohesive on the offensive end. Well, actually,
Yes, so
Jordan and I
Wemby.
talked about this beforehand. Do you remember game 1, Brian? You know
Yeah.
when that soccer ran onto the court? Do you remember what Wemby was doing?
Smiling.
Exactly. If you were locked in, focused, how would you react to that kind of situation?
Oh, I would have pushed his ass. I would have grabbed that phone and chucked
Okay,
it into
what
the
does he
tunnel.
mean by being blurry?
Exactly. That's why I said, like, Jordan and I were very, like, we were talking about this beforehand. Like,
We frozen.
I saw a lot of positives in this game. You know what I saw mostly? I saw Wemby waking up. I saw that New York woke
Yeah.
up a sleeping giant. And I think he's gonna take that momentum. He's gonna take that focus that he finally has and take it in Madison Square Garden and make some legendary all-star worthy kind of moments over there. MVP kind of Wemby type of shit.
Especially after he missed that game winner too. I feel like that might have. He seemed a little distraught after that one, like he lost the series. So he might turn it up the next couple games. If we could win 2 in New York, that would be. Oh man, that would be. That'd be the best case scenario because then we get home court advantage back.
No, exactly. Dude. We talked about like Stephen A. Smith and how poetic it would be for like the San Antonio Spurs to be one of the first teams ever to come back from an 0-2 deficit against the New York Knicks. How ironic would that kind of shit be?
Or even better, make it a 3. They win 3. They win the next one, and we come back and win 4 straight.
You never know, man. That's why I see all the
that'd
positives.
be funny.
Honestly.
It was
All
a
right, I give
positive
up
at
on
the
trying
end.
to play games, or I'm trying to play videos.
The press
It does
conference,
not work
yeah.
very well.
Yeah. Well, we'll settle that later on.
My computer's trash, so damn. This I don't know. I want to watch Mitch's because I want to see what the hell he says. But man, we really ought to do
Yeah.
a reaction video one of these days. We just sit there and we react to the.
Honestly, we could probably do that maybe tomorrow. Y'all down to do that?
Not tomorrow. I got a bunch of plans tomorrow. I gotta
Yeah.
get Man, I got to do house shit tomorrow. I got to do all sorts of stuff, and then we're going to see that. We're going to see a movie. I got a date night tomorrow night, so
Enjoy that, man.
going to see Mandalorian. Which Brian, have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Have either of y'all seen it? Ed?
Nah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so what did you think? No spoilers,
It was
but
it was all
all
right.
right.
It was a solid 5 out of 10. It didn't really progress in any story. It was just kind of an adventure movie.
Well, I mean, hopefully it's better than crap they've been putting out lately. So I'm sure it's better than The Acolyte. So
I think anything could be better than The Acolyte, to be honest with you.
yeah.
I could
So,
probably
anyway.
make a movie.
I kind of okay. You can make the movie. All right. All right. So what? Sorry, y'all were talking, and I just cut in, ruined the whole thing.
No, you're
No.
good. I was actually like, I was stalling so you could come back.
Man, I was trying to get that video to work. It seemed like it was working for a second, and then I started trying to talk to you guys. I couldn't hear you anymore. I was like, oh, shit.
No, we
Here we
heard
go
we
again.
heard the first half of like Wemby actually taking accountability towards like this loss and all that. That's our like initial reaction
He
towards
was
it.
saying he was blurry. Like, the hell does that mean? You get knocked out again or what? Just he's not playing to his standard right now. I think that's where it is. And we're not playing through him either. We didn't start playing through him until the fourth quarter, and we need to play through him the whole game.
That's the other thing. There was quite a few times in that first half where they missed some wide open in the paint for either a lob or a mismatch, and they just they either missed it or there was another play. I think it was down the stretch where he was down there. I think he had Shamit or somebody on him right as Fox was pulling up, and he did a U-turn right before Wemby got advantage, and as he got advantage, Fox was facing the other way.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame where we're at right now with this team. Brian, did you guys talk about while I was gone? Did y'all talk about Brian's expectations for the rest of the series?
No, not yet. I think
Just you.
your screen froze, Brian, but we can still hear you.
I don't think he can hear
All right.
us.
Yeah, can you hear us, Brian? Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
there he is. He's back. He's back. Davey's back.
Yeah.
Tell us,
I mean,
man.
I kind of gave like my expectations for the series.
Brian,
I think
do we
his
win?
shit froze again.
Do we win in Madison Square Garden? And he's gone. And he's back.
And he's back. And he's back.
He's back.
Yeah.
Brian, do we win in Madison Square Garden? Or is this series over?
Yeah.
History would say otherwise. That's the big question is if. You know, what's really pissing me off too this game is the offense or the offensive rebounds that the Knicks were able to get because Wemby was out on the 3-point line. There were so many times where Wemby comes out past the 3-point line, he's picking somebody up damn near the half court line. That opens up the court for somebody to either drive in or them to kick it around, and you get an instant 2-point or 3 points right off the bat because Wemby's out. His gravity is no longer in the center of the court. He can't command the paint. His gravity shifts to the other side of the court, and they get a 3 on the opposite side. The amount of times that happened was unforgivable. And then the other issue is that he's going out there defending. There's nobody in the paint to get a rebound. So Karl-Anthony Towns, being where he should be, goes and gets a rebound. Mikal Bridges comes and gets a rebound. Alvarado got a couple of them that way. Having a backup big.
Luke Cornett. He left us on a cliffhanger.
He really did.
Yeah, he left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I just got a message from my buddy Will. He said, "Man, I hate to say this. Shout out, Will. I hate to say this, but is that really what Mitch calls out of time? Hold on. Man, I hate to say this, but is that really what Mitch calls out of a timeout for the final possession of the game? Why did we run Fox ISO ball for 7 seconds to a Wemby midi? We didn't even run a play with the game on the line."
I
He's
mean,
not
that's the play
wrong.
that they wanted to run. Yeah, I mean,
He's
yeah,
not
he's not
wrong.
wrong about that. There hasn't been a lot of like ball movement, a lot of like people moving, honestly, for our offense. It's been a lot of ISO, a lot of transition offense. So we've been kind of facing off that. With New York, they've been one of the best like transition defense teams, and they're one of the better defensive teams that we've gone against. So it's kind of difficult to run that kind of stuff nowadays.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Oh, we got a follow-up text. We really didn't look like ourselves until the fourth. Yeah. Will, we got to get you on the
Exactly.
pod, man. Will would, you guys, y'all need to meet Will. This is like probably the same level of Spurs fans we are. So, but yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. Like, we didn't look like ourselves in the fourth. Yeah, Fox, who's been having a terrible playoffs in general, should not be holding the ball the last couple of seconds of the game. What I thought we needed to do, instead of trying to run some play to get Wemby an elbow three or an elbow jumper, we should have had Steph Castle in there trying to go down. This is the one time of the game where I wanted Steph to get the ball back and then drive to the paint, try to get foul. Like that's your
Really?
goal here. Yes,
No, I
drive into
wouldn't.
the
I
paint,
wouldn't trust. I would, like I
try
said
to get
before, I don't
fouled, let
trust.
Wemby clean it up.
They're not going to call fouls for that kind of position. I don't trust Stephon Castle with any like fourth quarter late mandate execution. Like he's proven not to be that kind of guy. I would have
He
rather had a
goes up.
Dylan Harper. I would have rather had a Dylan Harper kind of
I'm
do
okay
that
with
kind of thing.
whoever does it, as long as they drive into the paint. We can't be relying on a Wemby jump shot for the last shot of the game to win the game. We just
Yeah,
can't. It's never gonna. It's rarely gonna go well. The only time I've ever seen him be clutched anyway was the games to send the Spurs to the playoffs. The only one. That's
yeah,
not a shot he's gonna normally make. Maybe
yeah,
it is in 3, 4, 5 years, but right now, no.
yeah.
That was
And if you're gonna take
ridiculous.
that shot, try to get like a switch and go against like a 6'5" Josh Hart, not another guy. Use your height advantage and all that. So it's just it was I blame Mitch Johnson, like I said before, for this kind of loss.
I
Oh,
blame
Brandon's back.
Mitch too. I think it's on both of them.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I guess your Wi-Fi is knocked out or something, but yeah, we were just talking about this is fully on Mitch. You don't let Fox hold the ball for 7 seconds at the end of the game whenever he's playing how he's been playing. So, and it's a terrible shot at the end. So
Yeah.
for this game. So I gotta I think you froze again. So
Yeah. Y'all want
honestly,
to send it?
I think let's send it. I think we'll call it. We're at almost an hour. So anyway, now thank you guys for joining us on this whatever the fuck this was. I don't even know if I want
Impromptu.
to call it a podcast. It's more just a
It's a
hangout.
podcast. It's a little reaction kind of.
Reaction discussion, a shit show, if you will. But anyway, now if you guys could go ahead and just like, follow, subscribe down at the bottom, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Comment down below because that seriously, like that makes our day if we see
Yeah,
a
like
new comment.
genuinely, I want to know what you guys think. Like, do you think Mitch Johnson actually was at fault for this, or like, do you think it's somebody else like Wemby who fucked
The
up this
cat,
whole entire
man,
game?
the cat just went crazy, crackheading. Do what? Sorry.
Oh no, I was talking to the audience.
Sorry. I got distracted by the cat running in the room.
You had a point that you wanted to put out at the end.
Yeah, it's going again. So before it does, we're gonna take off, and yeah, like I said, comment down below, like the video, subscribe. We will see you guys here in a couple of days. Peace.
Later.
Yeah.